Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about video games, comic books, and anything else geeky. I'm Chris.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Danny.
And this week, we're going to be talking about How Many Dudes, a new game from Butterscotch Shenanigans, a game studio that we are huge fans of, and we're going to talk about that.
Yeah. We always be trying out their games.
We always be trying out their games. From the words of Danny, from the mouth of Danny. That's how we roll. All right, but before we do that...
Geeky Weeks.
Let's talk about our Geeky Weeks. Amber, you want to kick it off?
Sure. There's a new character in Marvel Rivals, The Hood.
Dazzler?
No. The Hood, who I haven't really heard of, but I played him a couple times, and he's cool. So, glad they added another tank to the game.
Does he have a French accent?
No, he's like Latino.
Might be thinking of somebody else. Never mind, carry on.
Yeah. So I played a couple games as him, and he's pretty fun. And besides that, I haven't been doing too many other things. I have been continuing my rewatch of The Walking Dead that I started a little while ago. I'm currently on season 3. We're in the prison. We're in Woodbury. All my favorite characters are still alive, except for Dale, because Carl killed him.
Coral.
Not directly. Coral was a whiny little boy. But fun stuff. It's fun to watch that while I'm playing How Many Dudes. And then also, I was at Target and I got a pack of K-pop Demon Hunter trading cards. It's not a trading card game. I guess it's kind of similar to just baseball cards and I guess those what are those, Tops?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had it right the first time when you said they were trading cards.
Yeah.
That is the category.
Well, Pokemon and Magic the Gathering are trading card games. Okay?
Right.
CG.
But they are just trading cards. And they're pretty cool. I looked at eBay. I don't know if, this is accurate. I didn't look on my normal trading card selling app, but on eBay, one of the cards I opened, I think is $12. So I'm like, hey, that's cool.
There you go.
And it was fun for $5, just open up some K-pop Demon Hunter art, basically. Cute stuff. So, yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. And you also went to a pre-launch or something like that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Hobbit pre-release happened last Friday. It's been a whole weekend since then, so I don't remember it. But it was fun. I ended up doing pretty well. And I don't think I opened anything that's super worth and nothing that's super fun. Obviously, there's a cool Smaug card and My Precious, stuff like that. But I didn't open any of them, and that's okay. It's a small set. I'm not the most interested in it because Lord of the Rings already happened, and I got some cool stuff from that when that happened a couple of years ago. So, just had some fun with some. I did play dwarves as my deck archetype, and I felt satisfied by that. I'm like, this is the dwarf movie and book, right? So, I'm glad that I got to play the dwarves.
Is there a card or a spell or whatever you call those things for the dwarves when they're singing in harmony?
I don't know. I mean, probably. I think there's a lot of cards that are called the chapters of the books. And there's one card that's the last light of Durin's Day, which is the way that the cave opens or whatever.
Okay.
So I don't know if there's anything about them singing, but But there is one of the dwarves is a dwarf bard. I forget which one he is, like Owen or Glowin or something.
Right.
One of them is. One of them is a bard.
That's one of my favorite parts of the whole series is when they're in, was it Bilbo's little hut? And they're all singing at dinner time or something.
Yeah, the unexpected party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Very haunting chants.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I remember that was like in the book and in the movie. Because, I don't know. I know that they took a book that is shorter than all of the Lord of the Ring books and turned it into 3 movies by itself.
Right.
It's like, how did we do that? I did want to go back and rewatch the movies because I knew I wasn't going to be able to finish the book again in time. But then I just, like, didn't have any time. So I didn't rewatch the movies. But who cares? Dwarves, goblins, riddle battle, rap battle. That's all you need to know.
Nice. And the occasional eagle.
Yeah. I do need that eagle. There is a specific eagle card that I need for one of my decks, and I didn't open it. It makes me sad.
Mm.
It's like the Eagle's Rescue or something like that. Makes you a bunch of eagles.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Yeah,
Anything else?
That's about it.
Cool. All right, Danny, how about you?
Well, other than playing How Many Dudes,
I've just been calling it dudes all week. Like, I'm playing some dudes.
I haven't been up to much, but new season of My Life with the Walter Boys is out. I haven't started it yet, but they're on their 3rd season. It's a cringy Netflix show.
Cringy.
Cringy, good Netflix show.
That's cool.
So I'm excited to start that. But that's really it. And then I want to start watching Punisher after I saw him in Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. You going to go all the way back?
You go all the way
All
back
the
to The
way?
Walking Dead.
All the way back to The Walking Dead before he became the Punisher?
Let me tell you something.
It was his origin story.
For real, honestly.
His whole family died. Wife was taken.
Zombie apocalypse. Gets killed by his best friend after messing around with his wife.
Happens to all of
classic
us.
Punisher things.
Yep.
But yeah, that's really it. Projected geeky things. Nothing recent.
We'll hold you to it next week.
More geeky next weeky.
Gulp.
Gulp.
What'd you say?
More geeky next weeky.
Oh, okay.
That's your homework.
Sounds good.
Yeah, stop working so hard. Have fun.
You know, sometimes you try to find the time to play games or read comics or see movies, but life gets in the way. And you might find it hard to deal with that emotionally, which is why the sponsor of this week's episode, BetterHelp, might help you out.
You can't do a fake sponsor.
Rhett and Link moment.
That's like illegal.
Just to clarify, we are not sponsored by BetterHelp.
All my dudes just died.
That sucks.
But this week, I've been playing a lot of How Many Dudes, obviously. Like,
Oh, I forgot you haven't gone yet.
like a lot. Yeah, that was my segue.
I thought we were going to start the episode.
The fake BetterHelp ad was my segue into my Geeky Week. Because I did not find the time to play a lot of games or read a lot of comics or see a lot of movies.
Aww.
But I did get to start the new season of The Challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's out?
That's kind of a family favorite here.
Is it on, is it on Peacock? I mean,
It's the
Paramount?
same one. Yeah, the same one as
Or is it CBS?
Big Brother. Yeah, it just started 2 episodes
Big
in.
Brother.
Available every Wednesday on your one of your 17 paid streaming apps
does it
that
come
you
on right
are
after
subscribed
Big
to.
Brother?
I don't know.
Oh,
Nobody watches
okay.
like live TV.
I watch Big Brother live TV or 30 minutes late so I can skip most of the commercials.
Yeah, we started watching that. I did just finish season 6 of my rewatching of Game of Thrones. So I
think you're allowed to stop there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm only a few bad episodes away from finishing up the whole show. No, it's good. I like it so far. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the rewatch will help me appreciate season 7 and 8 better. But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how far into The Walking Dead I'm going to get past where I stopped the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Probably not very far.
No, you gotta get to season 9.
I gotta see all the spin-offs. And see the show of Maggie and Negan hanging out together after Negan killed her husband. Because that makes sense. I see them doing interviews together, and I'm like, I know you're just actors, but this is weird. This is wacky.
Yeah, I've seen some of those, like, previews for some of the shows. I'm like, what? How does that work?
It's okay. Glenn is invincible now.
Yeah, well, he has been.
But
That's pretty good.
Thanks.
But that's about it for me. So let's get into the main topic of this episode, which is how many dudes. So if you've listened to this podcast for a while, then you've heard the term or the name Butterscotch Shenanigans. Butterscotch Shenanigans. Did I say it wrong the first time?
Yeah.
I stumble on my words sometimes. They are a game studio which was started by three brothers, the Coster brothers, and they've put out a bunch of games, all of which I think I've at least tried all of them. Most notably Flop Rocket, which was on our episodes of finishing games. Remember that episode we did about finishing games?
Yep.
And I talked about how I broke down and cry as I made it out of the cave in my Flop Rocket. Very emotional time for that. A great triumph in my gaming history.
Mm-hmm.
But we've played a bunch of their games. I think we did an episode on Crashlands 2 demo when it first came out.
Yeah.
Yep. And we have participated in all three of their Shenanigans, their game jams. And I think we participated under the team name Potty Squad. I think that's what we participated under.
Yeah, go
that
look us up.
predated-
Beefy finger. Beefy thumb.
Beefy Thumb,
Void Sandwich.
and Clone Chaos.
Clone
The three games,
Chaos.
all
I
of which
forgot that
all
one.
available on itch.io. That predated the Family Geekery podcast and the Family Geekery YouTube channel, so that's why we had that old name. But had a lot of fun doing those, and have been huge fans of that game studio ever since. They have their own podcast called Coffee with Butterscotch, and I listen to that every week. And about a year ago, they talked about doing a game jam, because that's where a lot of their ideas come from.
Do it again. Do it again.
No, they participated in a game jam.
Oh. They should host one again.
They should.
We
Bring-
should just join one.
Bring it back. But they participated in one, came up with the concept for this How Many Dudes game, and went from there. Now, this is just after they launched Crashlands 2, which was a huge game, which took, I think, 4.5 years of development. And they launched that, and they were looking forward to kind of a palate cleanser, if you will. Did the How Many Dudes at a game jam and decided, let's do this. Let's do something quicker. Let's come up with an idea that's fun. Let's make a game quicker than 4.5 years and see how that goes. So that's how they get started with this particular game. They had a lot of wish lists, I think, right off the bat, once they posted it as a wish listable item at Steam. They posted up demos there on Steam, got some good feedback, got some beta testers, and started doing YouTube Shorts. And the YouTube Shorts just started, like, going crazy.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it, yeah. and that got them a lot of wish lists. And they just recently launched a couple weeks ago, and this was, as of the time of this recording, the biggest launch for them as a game studio.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and
Good for them.
And they had an episode right after the launch. They had an episode right before it talking about, what they do to prepare the studio before a launch. Somewhat in the tech world, they've talked about that before. Like, what do they have to do to put out the fires once they release it? But also mentally, like how they prepare the team mentally, because they've got 7 people on the team now, and they have to prepare mentally. Like, what happens if this is a good launch? What happens if this is not a good launch? And what happens if it's like right in the middle? And ironically, it's the right in the middle is the hardest one to deal with. But they go in depth into that. It's very interesting to see what goes into the thought process behind the launch. And then the next episode after that was them announcing that they had like 100,000 sales on launch day.
Wow.
Or in the first launch week. So good start to the launch. They're not sure yet, of course, if it's going to be like a big spike at the beginning and then no sales after that, or if there's going to be a long tail, as they call it in the biz. But they're off to a good start, and we are happy for them.
Yeah.
Well, after this podcast, there'll be a big spike.
They'll get another spike. Yep.
Yeah.
3 more
Some
sales.
might say the baby boom of gaming.
That's right. We are we are the influencers.
We're just that popular.
Potty Squad rebirthed.
That's right. So we're going to talk about this game. And first of all, we're going to say, go ahead and if you haven't got it, just go out and get it. If you're listening to this, you enjoy our sixth sense of humor, you will definitely enjoy this game. It's available on Steam and on mobile, both iOS and Android. And go get it.
Agreed.
But let's talk about the premise first real quick.
I have a great way to put it.
I think they call it a dude builder. A roguelike dude builder, I think is how they describe it. How are you going to describe it, Amber?
I'm going to describe it as, that debate that went around a little while ago that was like, who could win? 1 silverback gorilla or just like 100 dudes? And that is the premise of this game.
So that is the exact thing that they credit it to. So they were at the Game Jam.
Nice.
They talked about that particular meme. And I guess there was a meme that went around a couple of years before that, which was more in the lines of asking individual dudes, like, could you kill a rat? Yes. Could you kill a cat by yourself? Yes. Could you kill, and going all the way up to, like, bear or whatever. And then, so this is just, again, the more accurate one is the how many dudes would it take to take down a silverback gorilla or a what's the
Or how many
horse-sized
toddlers
duck?
does it take to take one guy? Horse-sized duck, yeah.
Yeah. Or how many small humans could you take out as a single dude? So that's the premise of the game. You recruit dudes to your dude ranch, which I think is great. A great pun, a great wordplay. You guys know what a dude ranch is?
Nope.
I've heard of it.
You've heard the term. So dude ranch is if you were to go out west where there's actual cowboys and stuff, and a bunch of businessmen from New York went there to experience it for a couple days. That's a dude ranch because they're taking these guys from the city and they're
like a retreat.
making them into cowboys, yeah. But they're really just making fun of them the whole time.
City Slickers.
City Slickers. You ever see that movie?
No.
Billy Crystal?
No.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So City Slickers is exactly what a dude ranch is.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah, and not that movie. But we will have a callback to one of his movies here in just a second. But yeah, we have a dude ranch. You recruit dudes. You can start off, I guess when you start the game, you kind of randomly put out wanted posters or recruitment posters, and that's how you collect your dudes. and then you get to select dudes along the way. Which one do you want to recruit? And they find trinkets, and what's the other term? Trinkets and
Collectible.
collectibles. There's another term for it.
The relics?
Relics, yeah. And those make your dudes, I guess, stronger, for just to make it simple. Give them different abilities and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then the opponents that you face get progressively more and more difficult. And then you try to go as far as you can. I think at the first level, or the first stage, you're trying to get to level 105. And if you do, then you unlock some things that make you just a tiny bit stronger the next time, possibly. There's no long-term like OP effects for in the roguelike fashion, but yeah, it's somewhat of a simple premise, but a very fun one nonetheless.
Yeah.
Now, before we get into our main discussion, now that we know what the game is, let's listen to this real quick.
Hey, this is Sam Coster, co-creator of How Many Dudes, and I just wanted to give a shout out to Chris and his daughters this week for their podcast. Thanks for being longtime fans of ours, and I can't wait to hear what you think about our goofy little game. So get on with it.
Whoa.
So that was Sam Coster, one of the Butterscotch Shenanigans. Gave us a little shout out
Wow.
for the
Was
show.
that on the show, or?
No, I paid Cameo. No.
Oh,
I believed you for a second.
me too.
No, I emailed him. I said, hey, we're going to be doing an episode about your game. And if you want to give us a little shout out, that'd be awesome. And
Awesome.
he got right back to us and gave us that shout out, which I thought was pretty darn cool.
Aw.
So, Sam, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks to Adam and Seth also for making those awesome games.
Oh, yeah.
They commented on our game jams too, I think.
They did, yeah. They told us we had the best games in the game jam, I think. That's what they said.
Yeah,
All
for
three
sure.
times.
All three
Every
times, yeah.
time.
I think we won Shenanigans, if I remember right.
Yes, because they're totally
With
winners.
beefy thumb.
I think they won Shenanigans, which I'm calling foul on.
Insider trading.
That's right. So let's start off by talking about our favorite healer.
Our favorite healer.
Yeah.
Healer?
Okay, does self-heal count or other heal?
Either way, I found that
Oh.
healing
Well, I
is
have
very
two
important in this
different
game.
answers.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Yeah. So who's your favorite healer?
Okay, I'll say my favorite healer is the chef.
Oh, I just got him today. He was the second to last dude that I unlocked.
Whoa.
Wow. I'd say it's either the chef or the mutant dude.
I mean, dude's pretty cool. What about you,
Yeah.
Danny?
I don't think I made it that far. Can you see the list of your dudes?
On the home screen, yeah.
You can go to my collection. But my favorite healer is Frankenstein.
Oh, he's cool too.
Because he
I forgot he's a healer.
literally gives his blood to everybody else.
I think the only healer I had is medic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And did you unlock everybody, Amber?
No. There's a couple people that I haven't tried. But I tried a couple of runs. At first I was just trying to win and just like picking the dudes that I thought I would have the best chance of winning. And then now as I'm collecting more dudes, I'm like, okay, well, sure, I'll try this new guy, but in case this new guy sucks, I need to make sure I have my vampire.
Right.
So
So you're trying to diversify a little bit to get your collection
yes,
complete.
Trying to diversify, but yeah, when I tried the tier 2, I was like, I can't deviate. I got to do my dudes.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I've tried a couple of runs where I don't have anyone that I've ever used before. But I find that the best combination is like all reliable plus some new guys.
Yeah. So,
The farmer heals too.
Farmer, there's a farmer?
yeah, Farmer
Yeah.
Dude.
He
Oh.
he takes HP and donates it to another player,
Wow.
other dude.
Yeah, it's interesting how you'd think healing would be simple, but they found several ways to do it. They found people that just like sacrifice their own HP for other dudes. They found people that can just like downright heal other dudes. And then there's like the ghost that can equalize the HP across people, and that seems to be pretty powerful too. Once you get enough ghosts to cover all your dudes, then the health bars just kind of like float there all together, which is great until everybody starts getting low HP,
Right.
and then they start disappearing real quick.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite dude family?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Family.
It's like the undead, warrior, fantasy, employed, sci-fi, and action. It's like the groups of dudes.
I think maybe for me, sci-fi.
Okay.
I like warrior.
I think I like undead the most.
Yeah, undead is pretty good. You gotta
There's
have
a lot of solid dudes.
you gotta have an undead dude or two on your team if you want to make it that far.
Yeah. But I did also really like employed. Or really I liked the manager dude, and having the manager dude just like use my knights.
Right. Did you have you had a necro army go all the way to the end?
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Do I have my necromancer gold starred? Yes, I do have the necromancer, the necro dude, gold starred.
Yeah, that one's pretty powerful. I got the necro dude like fully upgraded on one run, and then I had a couple of the other trinkets that create skeletons. Either the ones that just create them out of nothing, and then the ones that if you get hit, you have a chance of going into the underworld and summoning more.
Oh yeah. My favorites are the having taunting dudes, and then having the taunting skeleton summoner.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like the 5% chance whenever anything taunts, and then I have like 3 guys that taunt.
So one of the YouTube shorts that I think helped make this thing go viral was, and it's all Sam overdubbing the commentary on it. I think the title of it was The Necromancer and Bean Burrito Broke My Game.
Oh, I never thought about the bean burrito with the skeletons.
So, and he had some footage of the game, and I don't know if they, leveled it out after this particular thing, but this is during the betas, and someone had recorded themselves, I think, showing that they had like hundreds of skeletons dying and exploding and farting. and yeah, that broke the game, so they probably had to do some balancing.
They probably tuned it, yeah.
But there are some pretty good, like the first major damage thing I got was that nuclear bomb thing, which was pretty epic, especially in the last 5 levels, when the games are going a little bit longer, when each round is going a little bit longer. If you got a round that's going like 5 seconds, then you don't have enough time to get all the codes, the launch codes for the nuclear bomb. But I think I was up against the GOAT, which is level 105, and I nuked him twice. That's how long the round was. Yeah. And it was like one of the 4 code nukes.
Yeah.
But there's also just a bomb. Have you seen that one where it's not a nuke, but it's just a bomb that goes off like every 4 seconds on your own dude, and it doesn't damage him, but it does like 1,000
where
HP
the
or
dudes
something.
drop the bombs at their feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I like some of those mass damage ones. So my next question for the quorum here is quantity of enemies. Like if you see, and on every round, just to clarify it for people listening, on every round you have 2 choices of opponents. One is supposed to be a little bit easier, and one's supposed to be a little bit harder. And the one that's easier gives you, X amount of dollars as a reward, and the one that's harder gives you more. Now, if you see a group of enemies that has maybe 3 different enemies and there's like 6 of them each, and then the other option is just 400, smaller enemies, which one are you going for?
I usually just, no matter what, pick the bigger money.
Oh, okay. You just go strong.
Yeah, unless I know that I don't have like any dude juice, which revives, and I know that like maybe my guys don't have cleave or a lot of AoE damage. Maybe I won't pick the like 400 Bs. But for the most part, I use I just click the higher number. Actually, for most of my first run, I didn't even know that there were 2 options. I was just clicking the one on the right.
Oh no!
Like, get me in. But yeah, I don't really look at the enemy numbers.
The roster.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny? Do you look at the 2 and make a decision?
No, I didn't even know they had the numbers on there.
Oh, okay.
I'd pick the lesser money every time until it got too easy, and then I would do the more money, and then till that got really hard, and then I would go back to the easy money until I built up again.
Okay.
Nice.
I like, depending on the build that I'm working on, I usually like the higher quantity. Just because if I have a pretty good healing crew, then they can keep the health up on everybody with small damage people. Now, assuming that the 400 things that you're fighting is, weaker than the 6 things that you would have been fighting, which is obviously going to be the case. But I find that I lose more dudes, even if it's on the easier one, if I'm up against like 6, werebears and,
Yeah.
whatever those wolf things are that have the weird tribal markings on them. Those are pretty cool.
Polar bears are the worst ones for me, I think.
Yeah.
Because they'll just like, it could be like round 70 something, and I'm against a polar bear, and they're just gonna kill my medics, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
But usually I just lose the medics, and then everyone else takes care of things, and I'm just like, I'll survive another round. Because they do revive after a couple rounds resting at the Dude Ranch.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Especially the zombie ones. I thought that was cool
yeah,
that they come back after one round.
Revive after 1 round.
Yeah, it's pretty...
I had a big zombie army one time.
Yeah. Now, does anybody have a overall least favorite enemy?
Those like wolf things tear my people up.
Yeah. That one of the early wolves, I don't know if it's like the panther or something like that, has such a quick damage. Like,
Yeah.
they're hitting like 3 times per second or something. They've got to be doing like 3 attacks per second, and that can tear you up. My least favorite is the first time that you go up against the horse-sized duck.
Really?
And I think is it round 40 maybe? It's one of the boss levels. Every 20 levels is a boss level. Mm-hmm. And the first time you run up against the horse-sized duck, it's just flapping its wings and knocking my dudes all over the place.
The big goose or the horse-sized duck?
I think it's the horse-sized duck. But
Oh. Okay.
whoever it is that you reach there in level 40.
Yeah. There's one that's like I think it's the lioness maybe, that after you kill it, it explodes into smaller lions.
Oh, really?
There's something like that.
Yeah,
It's kind of funny.
One of the boss levels is like 1 lion and a bunch of lionesses. And that lion
Maybe
is
it's not
big.
that. Maybe it's a different lion thing.
Okay.
But yeah. But I've just mindlessly played so much. I'm just like, all right, invest my money? Yes, I will invest my money. Send my trinkets out? My relics out? Yes, send my relics out.
Yeah, so the
You want to do an underground fight? Sure.
the scavenger dude, I think is the name of the guy that comes and says, if you lend me your trinket, I'll come back with another one.
Yeah.
How do you handle that? You just agree to both of them?
Usually I'll agree to both of them. Sometimes a lot of the times they'll give me the option and it's a relic that I just got, and I'm like, I don't even know how I'm fighting with this thing, so yeah, go ahead and take it. But sometimes they'll like take like one of my best relics and then offer me like the chain lightning thing, and I'm like, I don't need this.
Oh, okay.
Give me my everybody has regeneration and temporary HP type stuff.
Right.
I need that one.
The first couple times that I played, I was reading through to see what I was giving up for, I don't know what it is, 5 or 15 rounds, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then I was reading through and then making a determination, but now I just click agree to both. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the investment. You just put the most money in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now that one bites me in the butt sometimes because it'll be like the next round, the shopkeeper comes or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's got something that would be really, really good. And I'm like, no, I just gave all my money away.
Have you ever tried a full finance run?
With the finance
with the finance dudes?
I haven't been successful with the finance dudes yet, as much as I'd like to see how high they scale up.
I almost made it. I got to the goat, and that's where I died. I think the rest of my heroes probably or dudes weren't that great. I don't know if I had a super solid healer or a super solid tank, but I had a lot of finance dudes, and one of my I think it was the first relic I got offered on that run was they get bonus attack damage or attack speed based on every $50 you have.
Oh yeah, or $50 you spent.
No, $50 you have.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, but I was stacking them up, and then the second relic I was offered was the vault that sometimes gets you double reward on your thing. So I was making so much money, and every time I was fully investing it, and then I think before the goat I had maybe $40,000.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's why I lost, because I didn't
should have spent it.
I could have spent it.
Yeah.
But I was like, my dudes are getting like 290% damage. Like, come on, I've gotta do this.
Was there no cap on that?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
no
wow.
cap. So, yeah, the 40,000 was very much giving me a lot of damage.
That's cool.
But they probably didn't have enough sustain against the goat.
Let's talk
But
about
I will try again.
Let's talk about our party that has taken us the furthest. So look at your best run, and then list out the party members. Amber, you want to go first?
Well, sure, but I stopped most of mine at 105.
Oh, okay.
I'll beat it and then I'll stop. But I can tell you what I beat tier 2 with, because it took me a couple tries to beat tier 2, and then I went back to tier 1 to try to unlock more heroes or more dudes to bring into tier 2 with me.
All right.
So with my tier 2 best run, I had the vampire, which is my favorite dude overall. I think a lot of his specific relics are really solid, especially when he starts like healing other people. And then the paladin, who, again, a lot of his relics just like buff your entire team and give them like every stat possible. And then I had the bard, who again buffs your entire team. Then I had the chef, who I like a lot as a healer, and then I had Frankenstein, who I like a lot as a tank and a healer. So basically it was just support the vampires, support Frankenstein, but I have a couple of favorite items that I put on, especially my Frankensteins and my knights, because they get super tanky. They get a lot of max HP.
Yeah.
And I like to give them the folding chair
Oh, yeah.
as their item, which lets them have a chance to do damage based on their max HP every couple attacks. So really good stuff there, especially when I also have the caboose as a relic
Right.
that gives the bottom dude a bunch of max HP. So I just love that. It's like, yeah, my vampires are doing a lot of damage, and then I give the folding chair to my tank, and it's like, oh, I don't need my vampires anymore.
Right. You can start really loading up Frankenstein's HP.
Oh, yeah.
Because his healing is based on his max HP. Mm-hmm. So that helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a run that I went to 115 on. And this is not a team that I particularly thought I was going to go as far on. So I've got 40 vampire dudes,
Nice.
16 hacker dudes.
Hacker.
Yep. 20 lich dudes.
Nice. I like the lich.
29, what are they, construction dudes?
Yeah, those guys are cool.
And then 38 Frankensteins.
Nice.
But that's not where I got my most damage from. One of my most recent runs, I was loading up some agent dudes. I had 36 agent dudes, and they were doing 1,700 DPS.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Because they dash to help someone out.
They're the ones that say, get down.
Right, yeah. So they dash to help someone out. And then I had one of the trinkets that makes them do more damage as they dash, or, for every X amount of feet
Space
traveled.
they move. Yeah.
They do something special. And then I had another one that was for every 25 feet, it did something for them, more attack speed or something. Mm-hmm. And then another one that was that their buffs were going on to the people that they were helping. It was buffing them.
Oh, cool.
So I was doing ungodly amounts of damage with those dudes. They were just zipping all over the screen. Just going crazy. What about you, Danny?
I didn't have much strategy to building my team. I kind of just pick whoever I wanted. So my best run, I had 31 knights.
Nice.
10, I don't know what that one's called. It's like a robot-looking guy.
The cyborg dude?
Yeah. 11 bards, 16 ninjas, 6 regular dudes, and 17 medics.
Okay.
I don't know why I like the knights a lot. They just feel like they weren't dying, and
Yeah. Nice.
So, I liked having my normal dudes go train.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that aspect, because it's like, yeah, they're dying anyways, might as well.
And it's cool when you have that one trinket or relic or whatever it is that makes them, when they come back, they have a potential of bringing more with them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That gets pretty powerful.
That one's solid.
Now, have you ever tried to run with a bunch of regular dudes? Because they get stronger the more of them you have.
Oh.
So I don't know if they scale enough. I'm going to try one of my next runs. I'm going to try just keeping all the regular dudes regular and seeing how OP they get. I don't think there's a whole lot of trinkets that are specific for them, though. So that's probably a big downside to that. All right, so let's talk about if you could add something to this game. Have you thought about that?
Women.
Yeah.
Dudettes.
No, I think it's very funny that
Hey, dudettes.
the concept
Sequel.
of only dudes are stupid enough to try to fight a silverback gorilla.
Okay.
True.
I think it's lore accurate. This game having no women is lore accurate. No, I think maybe not to tell them to add microtransactions, but different customization for the dudes. Maybe if you gold star them so many times or whatever, you can get additional special skins or something.
Oh, skin upgrades.
Or a different background, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think so. Yeah.
That sounds like a bunch of work for Sam because he does most of the art. So I'm sure Sam will thank you for that suggestion.
You're welcome, Sam.
I've got a very easy suggestion, and this would be for Seth, because I think he's the games programmer dude. And very simple. Add a timer to the stat screen at the end. When you end a round,
Oh.
I want to know what my elapsed time was for that round, because some of them it feels like, man, that was like 3 seconds long, and that'd be something to be proud of. And then some of them that, like I said, when you got a nuke going off twice, that thing had to be going for 30, 40, 50 seconds or something like that. I want to see that thing on there. That's a simple UI upgrade. Go ahead and do that, and then put a picture of Family Geekery right next to it.
Family Geekery sponsored time.
Yeah. Danny, you got any suggestions?
Yeah, and maybe I missed it, or I didn't click the right buttons. But for what are the things called, like the potions and lightning and all that?
Oh, the consumables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the consumables, like it would say how many I have, but I didn't play enough where I memorized what they did, so I don't know how.
Oh, like
I
a
didn't know
hover.
what they did. Yeah. Like I would try to click on them, like not during battle, but like during
At
your
the
like
dude
off.
ranch.
Yeah, during your dude ranch, if I would be able to click on them and then they
You
say what
accidentally
to
revive
do.
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, because I was kind of just clicking them because I didn't know what they did.
Yeah.
They do tell you when, like after, randomly after a round, you might find a dice or a health potion or something.
And in the store also.
And they tell you, but the store, I guess maybe the store
The store tells
you
you too. Yeah.
But I thought of that too, that maybe there should be like a menu that you can check. Because you can click on the dudes and see what the dudes do anytime you want.
Yeah.
But one thing that
That's
I
my
discovered pretty late into it, like after many runs, I discovered that during the round, you can like click on the dudes on the top left and cycle through each one of them to see what buffs they have on them at that moment.
Oh, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, because I had the knights and which one gives them revenant? The liches?
Yeah, I think so.
And so I was like, why is this one like glowing green? And then I was like looking at it. I was like, oh, this one has a stack of revenant, because I was getting to the point where my knights weren't dying from the lich. So I was like, are they even doing anything? And they were still like getting stacks of revenant. So it was cool that you can like click and cycle through to see what's up.
Oh, does it expand it out downward, and then you can see everything on them, their trinkets and everything, or?
No, it's just like so in the middle of a battle, I'll click on my trooper dude, and then it'll show his max HP, and then there's like arrows that tell you, and then you can see what stuff they have on them.
That's cool.
Yeah, I discovered that on accident. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Now, on the topic of consumables, anybody got a favorite? Or does anybody just ignore them?
No, I'll use them.
I don't know. I didn't know what they did. I just clicked them and something would happen. I only know what the potion did.
Well, the dude juice revives them. The potion heals them.
Oh, I mean the dude juice.
Oh. Well, there's like a health potion that looks like a Minecraft health pot. Minecraft? No. League of Legends. Sorry.
Two very similar games.
Two very similar games, I swear. The mushroom equalizes their HPs. And then I like the lightning, I think.
Yeah, that one works pretty good in the beginning.
And then the bomb.
Bomb works pretty good.
The meteor.
Speaking of League of Legends, I have very similar strategies with League of Legends ARAM. I don't feel like reading all of the things that pop up, like the perks, so I just pick one.
Nice.
All right, so before we finish out this episode, I'd like to give Butterscotch Shenanigans some tips on where to go next.
Because they need your
tips. They need tips from us.
Because they need tips from us.
Especially for the podcast.
Yeah, we are some pro podcasters, even though you've been doing it way longer than at least me and Danny have.
so based on their most recent episode when they talked about, the success thus far on this game, I think they're leaning towards doing more quicker games than just outright like 4-year development type games. So I think they're gonna test the waters on that. So here we go. Here's my pitch. And if they do this, then this is a binding contract where they will give us 0.1% of their gross revenue.
Don't say that. Then you'll scare them away.
Just kidding. So here's
this
my
is
pitch.
friendly advice. Also, pay for it.
Yeah, this is my pitch. Grow the Dudeverse, because all their first games, like the Crashland games, and they had Levelhead and a couple other games that were all kind of in the same shared universe. So I'm saying grow the Dudeverse and just go pick some genres. I'll give you some examples. And you've put so much work into all the dudes, right? There's lots of, like, the work is done. You got a bunch of dudes that have stats and they've got skills, and you got trinkets and you got relics and all that stuff that makes for a good roguelike. You could do, so one of our favorite games made by Nimblebit is
Tiny Tower.
no, Dude
Nimble
Tower.
Quest.
Nimble Quest. You could do Dude
Oh.
Quest.
I was the thing is, I was thinking about Tiny Tower and how they turned Tiny Tower into YouTube videos, and I was like, you could totally do that with the dudes.
Right. And then another of my favorite genres is tower defense. Imagine if you had a tower
Oh.
defense game where you had the dudes and you're putting the dudes as the towers, right, for your defenders. And then you could build your team that way. And again, I think all the same skills and all the same stats and stuff like that would mesh good with any of these types of games. And they'd be quick iterations, quick, easy for me to say, right? just go.
I want
just
full
go make it.
dude MMORPG.
Oh, like a dude.
Dude Final Fantasy.
Okay.
I want
I thought you were gonna go for a MOBA. Dude MOBA.
I want full dude tabletop card game.
That'd be fun.
I
Yeah.
already got the art done.
They made a card deck builder game that they went pretty far with, and then they pivoted to a different game. Squish Buddies. I got that wrong. It's not Squish Buddies.
Well, now it could be Squish Dudes.
But yeah, it's man, what was the name of that game? But it came out of another game jam, and I think it was more like, you remember what, Castle Crashers or Cat Quest or whatever, where you've got the horizontal like tower defense, where
Yeah.
where you're sending
Battle
dudes,
Cats.
you're sending dudes to the right and they're sending dudes to the left, and
Battle Cats.
yeah. So I think they did a game kind of like that, which was all deck builder based. They could totally put the dudes in that type of game.
Like kind of like a Slay the Spire.
All right, so grow the Dudeverse, make a couple more quick games, use those dudes. We already like the dudes. Give us more dudes. Sound good?
Yeah, dude.
That's our pitch.
Gwen says yeah.
All right, well, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. I want to thank everybody for listening. Thank you to the Butterscotch Shenanigans team for putting out an awesome game. And thanks again to Sam for sending us a little shout out. That was awfully nice.
Next time, sponsor us. And we'll say all good things about your games. And I won't even be lying.
We already say good things that we're not lying about. That's going to do it for this one. Go ahead and check out our socials. Check out the YouTube channel. See what's going on out there. Let us know if you've played this game. Let us know who your favorite dude is. Let us know what your favorite trinket is, who your favorite healer is, and why his name is Frank. But send us an email, podcast at
Chef all the way,
familygeeker.com.
man.
Yeah, the chef is pretty cool, especially with his waffle fries.
Especially with his waffle
And his
fries
milkshakes.
and his milkshakes and his oregano.
Yeah. Did you get the one that the chef makes like 5 burgers up front?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And the chain effects are cool. I can't ever tell if the chain effects are happening, but they're cool.
Yeah. We derailed our outro. So I'm going to just thank everybody again for listening. And until next time, peace out.
Peace out.
And geek
And
out.
geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.